Hi guys! I might just start from the beginning. I already recorded an intro for this video, but we'll start over. I love style systems, any knowledge that can help you improve your fashion journey. I follow this girl, her name's Ellie-Jean. She talks about Kitchener essences, which is the vibe of your face and how that relates to what style of clothing looks good on you naturally. She invented her own body type system, which is what we're gonna talk about today because I bought her services. I think it's just a body matrix style guide, but she also wrote a 2-page paper specific to me. I think in her system that I'm gonna be either medium straight or narrow medium straight. Maybe. I don't think I could be anything else, honestly, but I still just want to see her input. And not only is it the result, but it's just, I think she does, I think it's essences too. Anyways, I got my results 2 days ago. I think it's been a week at least. I'm gonna open up the results. Oh, what? Medium. Okay, I feel that's so tricky, but that makes sense because I feel fully straight is a little bit too stiff on me. I think that in Kibbe body types, this would be in between dramatic classic and soft classic, but probably leaning more towards dramatic classic, which is kind of what I've settled on. Anyways, I'm so excited. So I have the medium guide, which is good because I don't have this one. I've bought in the narrow, medium straight, and the narrow, medium long. So I don't have the medium one. Oh my gosh, I'm very, very excited. I feel that's accurate and I wouldn't have thought that, but it's all making sense. Natural gamine ingenue. I wonder if that means in that order or not, but I'll read her report and see. It probably doesn't mean in that order. I'm guessing ingenue is my most dominant, then gamine, then natural. I wouldn't have thought natural. I would have thought, well, maybe I would. I don't know, but I kind of like that. I thought that she was maybe gonna say ethereal, which I wouldn't have agreed with. Wow. I'm so excited. I just love this kind of thing. Eliza features report. Okay, so then she wrote up a whole thing on my features, the body matrix, and then the essences. And then she goes into detail of each thing. This is so awesome. And I'm not going to show you guys this, but so for the report thing, I had to send in basically a photo where you could see the outline of your body. So she drew an outline for me, and that makes sense. When I was doing outlines of my own, it did not look like that. Okay, I'll show you guys this one, if you can see. So that was the outline that she drew. And that's another one. And then that was my face outline. This is awesome. Okay, this is all making sense. You fall somewhere between narrow and medium. At first glance, you appear narrow. You have a trim chest with quite delicate filling limbs and hips overall. These factors make a strong case for narrowness. However, when we look at your line drawing, your shoulders are equal to your hips rather than being the narrowest point in your frame. Yeah, your width is medium. Your length is also medium. You appear neither very short or very tall. You are medium. Your shape is somewhat soft. Your shoulders have clear slope and very soft curved edges to the corners of the shoulders. However, your chest is not particularly prominent, which can be a sign of sharpness. You have a defined waist leading to slightly soft hips. Your shape is medium. How interesting. Essences. Your face is slightly long, showing a subtle influence of a yang essence, which in your case is both gamine and natural. With that said, your face has an overall petite feel, which corresponds with gamine and ingenue. Your middle third is slightly short, creating this petite feeling, with high and prominent cheekbones. Your cheekbones have a little bluntness due to your natural influence. Your eyes are notably large, which adds to the petite feeling of your face and is strongly associated with gamines and ingenues, as it adds a sense of youthfulness. Your eyes are not particularly wide set, as you would often expect for ingenue and gamine types, but are quite even in spacing. This is the influence from your natural essence, keeping your features grounded and not overly pixie-like. Your lips are quite large for your features and full. Really? The size of your lips adds a maturity to your look, which in a different context could be interpreted as romantic, but amongst your features adds to your natural essence. The first impression you create is someone youthful but a little rebellious. You have something of the dystopian heroine to your features, as if you are ready to take on the world. This is your mix of gamine and natural coming together to create an action-ready appearance. Your ingenue softens this impression, adding a youthful, slightly innocent take to this archetype. You have something of the baby bird to your features, with this gentle energy underneath. I love that. That's so awesome. I love that I'm not as ingenue as I thought I was. Okay, style breakdown. This is what I'm really excited for. The combination of the medium body type with the ingenue gamine and natural is not immediately obvious, but can definitely still work. The benefit of having a medium body type all around is that you can be a little flexible and borrow subtly from the lines which work best with your essences. Your gamine and ingenue could feel a little tricky to incorporate considering you have medium lengths. You might choose to avoid any short fitted styles and opt for slightly longer silhouettes which are more accommodating for medium length, such as midi skirts, just above the knee versions of the skater style trousers, which are commonly recommended for this type, and ankle length rather than crop trousers. You might also find that the ingenue gamine styles can lean too narrow and fitted for your medium width. This means you can focus on your natural influence a little more when it comes to this. Therefore, you might avoid collared necklines, halter necks, fitted skirts, cigarette pants, tight blazers, and crew and neck t-shirts, and opt for t-shirts with wider necklines, open leg trousers, slightly flared skirts, and primarily opt for natural loose fabrics like linen, cotton, light wool over some of the more fitted gamine-ish fabrics. Ooh! There's some like styles like this. This is awesome! And then there's like this one, which I love that. That's really cute. I'm obsessed with this so much. Okay, this is making so much sense. The styles like those are more fitting than ones like this. Yeah, that would look horrible on me. This or this. Yeah, in terms of your outfits, you have some very cool standouts. I really love, because I sent in some outfits too. That was the hardest part, was choosing what kind of ones to send. I love the all pink outfit. The leg is open, so honors your medium width, with the mostly open neckline on the top. The combination of the trouser stripe with the pastel shades honors your gamine and ingenue mix with natural floaty trouser fabric. That is one of my favorite outfits ever. The ruching on the top leans slightly too soft and sweet, but honestly this is mitigated by the open section below, which has a coolness of gamine. The shape somewhat brings attention to the waist without appearing overly fitted or defined, so it honors your medium shape. I also love this simple outfit. The fit of the trousers looks so cool against your medium lines as they're open without being flared. Have a mid-low waist which obscures your waist when paired with the crop top without being totally undefined. Okay, I did like that outfit. That's the outfit. Leg is open, so honors your medium width with the mostly open neckline on the top. The trousers look so cool against your medium lines when they're open without being flared. The vest is open with medium thickness to the straps and a shape which is between square and round in the neckline. This reminds me of Jennifer Aniston, who is a fellow medium round. By that she means medium, and fellow natural gamine. I think she could be a good muse for you, even though she's more classic than ingenue in her third essence. That's awesome. I'm gonna go save some of her outfits to my board. So I was supposed to send like a variety of photos. So this is one of the other outfits, which I definitely didn't feel like suited me. It leans a little too narrow with the trouser cuff and a little too wide in the shoulders. And the fabric of the top is a little too rounded, perhaps for your essences and body shape. It just feels a little immature with the natural influence. It feels a little too dramatic and therefore doesn't have the effortless, cool, girl-free feel to match your features. There is a similar effect with the corset in image 2317. It leans a little too sexy for your blend and is a little too fitted with your medium width, so comes across a bit immature, especially when paired with a fitted skirt. You could keep the going out feel by swapping it to something as simple as an Alexa Chung-esque rock and roll but twee look, which still feels flirty but is better suited to your essences. Love, Ellie-Jean. That's so cute! I love that! Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I feel like everything she said is way more awesome than I thought it would be, and way more validating. Like the one outfit that wasn't the good outfit, I've already gotten rid of it. And it's just so nice to know like why certain things feel off. I wonder how my outfit is today. Got like medium-ish neckline. This is definitely ingenue gamine. Probably not as natural. Maybe the coloring is natural. My hair is probably gamine because it is straight, which brings out more gamine. I loved that so much. I'm definitely going to experiment with that and create a whole Pinterest board and everything, and I'm just so happy with my results. Maybe I'll do another video of putting all those things into outfits, but yeah, I'm just so excited. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.